Hello, welcome to another episode of Code to Careers. I'm here today with my very dear friend Rajesh and our CHRO APAC. Hello, Rajesh. Rajesh, if you reflect back on your journey, how would you define that and talk about our people first culture, our policies, and what do you think stands out for you?
I think what stands out for me is very well defined on in those three words of smart, bold, and human. Right? We hire smart people, courtesy to you, all thanks to you. Uh, People who are bold, who can question status quo. You don't have to shy away from questioning status quo. People who are problem solvers, curious, innovators, creative people, and human. And human stories are, I think, all over our culture where we really take care of our people. It's a very inclusive place. In fact, many interview opportunities that you give me, right? When this question comes, I always tell people saying, you can do what you like at GL and in the way you like. And if you are able to create impact, you can just make strides. And I think that's a beautiful differentiator for us as a culture, like an empathetic human culture that supports problem solving, innovation, creativity, and careers.
Thanks, Rajesh. Rajesh, today, for anybody who's looking at career choices and what they're trying to do in life, and especially the tech world, is getting disrupted by every second. What are your thoughts about someone who's looking out in the digital talent market? And what do you think GlobalLogic stands out for?
I would say definitely come to GlobalLogic. Please join us. And I say that because somewhere I feel that over a period of time, we've built an excellent, an outstanding learning ecosystem that supports careers of people, and it supports it in a way that they like. So it's not so much about, oh, this is the only way for you to grow. It is any way that you want to grow in GL, and we'll support you, we'll enable you. So if you see, of course, GLX is our favorite, right? Where people can learn on the go. It's a global platform. I don't think there is any skill of today which is missing. There is everything there. There are assessment-based courses. There are, if you want to read and do a course, or if you want to listen to a podcast or the video and do a course, you want to do a course in India, you want to do a course virtually that's happening, say, in Santa Clara, everything is possible. Uh, you can go to Career Navigator, figure out what could be your personal career paths, and that's a tool that can help you figure out what all options you have to move from place A where you are to a place B where you want to be or aspire to be. So culturally, we are a company that supports all of this. You can build a career the way you like. And I think that's a great culture to have, to come and join a company. Also, beyond, say, a GLX or a career navigator, there are so many other opportunities where you're learning. You're constantly learning. When you're doing a hackathon or you're doing an ideathon for a client, or for being part of the hackathons we do at GL, you're learning. When you're part of a change maker competition, you're learning. When you are, say, in GLCC, you're giving out ideas and we make you responsible. Okay, go ahead and implement those ideas. You're learning. So there are so many opportunities in the way of life at GL where you continuously learn, that it all adds up as bricks to your career. So I think when choosing a place like us, one should be, I would say, very focused on learning, building a career, have an aspiration, come to us, build a career the way you like.
Well, that's very interesting. Rajesh, you are a leader here and you groom a lot of leaders with you. In your thoughts, what would be your style of leadership and how does it help, build teams with you? And that also, to a large extent, says on what makes anybody successful here.
In my head, I think when you push yourself, you learn, right? And one should really push oneself creatively, constructively every day. Sometimes we call it the cauldron experience, that you go through those intensive experiences, because those intensive learning experiences really get you to the next level. So my leadership style has always been that give people that space to to take on more, take on something that's they've not done before, take on something different, maybe difficult, and then really turn it around and in the process learn. I think as leaders we can enable, support, stand back, mentor. That's the way I think, and a lot of our leaders do it. I mean, you yourself do it so many times. Um, where we support our people as leaders and help them grow. um, I think GL is full of that entire experience. You know that our talent review processes, the way we look at our talent quarter on quarter, where your teams, in fact, help us in many developmental interventions, right? 30, 60, 90-day interventions. All of that is really helping people grow. And that is our role as leaders, to help people grow in their careers. So, and I truly feel that with so much of focus on talent, that's a plus point. That's really possibly one of the secrets I'm sharing here of talent with us.
No, thank you for sharing that. And it's no more a secret with where what we are doing in the industry and how we're building the
Very intensive though.
exactly. So I think thank you for sharing that. So Rajesh, anybody who's first time getting a job in the digital tech world or moving a career, what would you want to say?
I think two things. One is look for a place that can make you learn. When you start careers, you should always invest some years of your life into building a foundation of learning. Now, with the tech population, it's always about lifelong learning. But today, in today's world, it's even more important that they continue to learn, they continue to upskill. And that is a journey that you literally have to wake up every day and do. Like at GlobalLogic, that's exactly what we do. That's how we're helping our people, because then you are ahead of the market. You're market relevant all the time. So that's definitive one piece that you have to make sure. The second piece is join a place that truly, genuinely invests in your career the way you're looking at it, which means your vision of your career should match with how this company, this workplace can help you build that career the way you're looking at it. Because then that becomes like personal growth too, right? Because my vision matches with the way the company will support me to get to that vision. Uh, and then the third piece where I feel, for me at least, GL, Global Logic, is always scored high is a very inclusive, empathetic culture. A culture which cares about you genuinely, right? Which will really take care of you as you spend time here, learning, building your career. You can seek help from anybody. You can get yourself mentored. You can participate in things that you wish to do over and beyond just your work life, right? You want to contribute back to society, it's there. You want to be part of fun initiatives, it's there. You want to help your colleagues, it's there. You name it, it's there. So I think these are the three pointers I would say one should keep in mind. Never take a knee-jerk reaction towards joining a place.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Rajesh. It has been a pleasure having you on Code to Careers, and it's been a great session. I've learned a lot. Thank you so much.